Hey guys, Rashta Ali here. Welcome back to my channel, Diary of an Expat. In this channel, we talk about all things moving from the UK to Dubai as an expat. 2 years ago, me and my husband and my two boys moved to Dubai. This is a channel that I wish I had at the time to help me to navigate the landscape. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about why coming to Dubai was the best thing that I have ever done. So, as they say, let's get into it. You're probably wondering why I looked over there. So, today's actually my video recording day, and I've got a list of videos I need to make. So, this one is second on my list. So, why is Dubai and why was Dubai the best decision that I ever made? Let me start. There's three main reasons. The first reason why Dubai is the best decision that I've ever made is because it's given me exposure to be amongst one of the best environments that I have basically come to the opportunity of being in up to this point in my life. What I mean by the best environment, I mean, they always say that to set yourself up for success, you need to be in the right environment. Your environment counts for a lot. So, when I talk about environment, I'm talking about my living space. I'm talking about the community that I live in. I'm talking about the people that I'm surrounded by. I'm talking about the food that I'm surrounded by. I'm talking about the entrepreneurs that I'm surrounded by. I'm talking about the weather that I'm surrounded by. I am talking about all of these things that I have had the privilege of being exposed to over these past 2 years. And why is it a privilege and why is that one of the best things that's ever happened to me? Because it's really opened my eyes as to what's possible in terms of business and successful business. I'm not going to talk about holistic or spiritual wellness in terms of when coming to Dubai. I'm talking about being successful at business and entrepreneurship and basically setting your own self up physically for success. See, you're here, all you see day in, day out is business owners. You talk to business owners. Dubai doesn't have a benefit system, it doesn't have a state system, it doesn't have anything for you to fall back on. So you have only one choice to come here and work hard and hustle. And when you see everybody around you hustling every day and working hard and having that mindset, and they've been doing this, for as long as they've been in business, it's such a lovely quality and skill to have around you that you can acquire. So that's the first reason why coming to Dubai was the best decision I ever made. What was the second best reason? I think the second best reason for me coming to Dubai and why it was one of the best decisions I ever made is because Dubai 50 years ago was a desert. And to come to this country now, I mean, I had come to this country, I've been coming here since 2015. And I mean, I've come here 5 times since then on holiday. And every time I came, I stayed in a hotel. And I mean, I didn't really understand the progress the city made. When you're in a hotel, you're kind of doing that all inclusive thing, and you're in the hotel all day and night. But then what I realized when I came here this time, where we lived in two separate places for a year each, is the actual progress this city has made in 50 years. And what it helps me to do is it helps me to give me a great reflection and actual futuristic thinking of what I can achieve if I actually put my mind to something for a long period of time. Before, I used to think in 1 year goals and 2 year goals, and if you were lucky, 3 year goals. And now I've completely flipped that mindset on its head. Dubai always has these visions, right? So they've got like a 2030 vision, they've got a 2040 vision, 2050 vision. And I'm like, that makes me think. They're thinking in terms of 5, 10, 15, 20, even 25 years. That's where they're thinking with their go green strategy, with moving their airport to a completely different airport, where they want to increase the amount of people in Dubai to, I believe they want to get it to, I think it's at 3 million, they want to get it to 10 million. all of these visions they have. So what Dubai has given me, and why it's the best thing that I ever did in my life, is it's helped my mind to change the way that I visualize things and the visions that I have for my life. And right now I have a 50-year vision. I have the hope that I'll live to 95. So I have a 50-year vision. And do you know how much can be achieved in 50 years? I mean, literally any single goal you have in life, in 50 years, you're more than likely to achieve it if you put the right amount of concentrated effort towards that goal. So, what's the third main reason why coming to Dubai for me was the best thing that I ever did? I think I'd say for my children, for both of my kids, I have a teenage son and I have a son who is 7 years old. And basically, to give them exposure, well, my oldest son, he's basically seen what Dubai can offer as opposed to London. So here, in London, I think it's a very different landscape for teenagers. Basically, here, I feel like everybody's an entrepreneur. They're very if they're in the right network of people, of other teenagers, your teenager is more than likely wanting to think of a business idea, start his own business, or actually think along the lines of being a business owner, as opposed to being an employee. In the UK, my son was actually an employee, and he loved it, and it was great. But I would love for him to become a business owner. And being in Dubai and seeing children your own age have their own businesses, being in e-com, having their own hairdressers, things like that is really, really a positive it's a positive thing for your teenager to be exposed to. In terms of my younger child, I think it's basically giving him a massive exposure to so many different cultures. In Dubai, I think there's over like 200, I think 160 different nationalities. So in school and in his homeschooling, tutoring club education is basically had that exposure to different children. So he has learnt to basically, be with children from different countries, different nationalities, and have that exposure, which is super nice for him. But also to have the exposure of just being in a completely different culture from the UK, which will hopefully add to his life skills. So in that respect, Dubai has been one of the best decisions that I've ever made. So in summary, Dubai is an amazing, amazing experience in terms of entrepreneurship and business. I believe that this country is second to none. The opportunity, the business owners here, the way they're actually very, very willing to have the conversation with you, to have the collaboration, to basically team up, share ideas, share what they're doing, share what's winning for them, is fantastic. Somewhere where I think, it was priceless. I don't think I could have got it anywhere else. So, for all of those reasons that I've stated, Dubai was one of the best decisions that I've ever made in my life, and I'm so grateful to have had it. So if you've come to Dubai and you've lived here for a bit, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. I'd love to know. Do share this video with others who you might think would benefit. Do comment, do subscribe, and press that bell button so you can get notified the next time that I make a video on this channel. Until then, take care.